What up, YouTube? I am Dom Knight. This is Knight Talks, and we are back with another Knight relationship advice, alright? You know what we gotta do before we get into the video. Like the video, subscribe for more content, alright? So, didn't hit my goal, but I'm not mad. I had a lot of fun. Starting out is great. So, new goal, 125 subs by September. Alright, that's the new goal. Let's make that happen. Alright, so this is gonna be fun. Let's keep rolling. Alright, so last week we did the male first. This week we're gonna do the female first. Alright, and I got another bonus for you. I think the bonuses are fun, so they might just become a part of the channel and not just be bonuses. They might just be a part of it. So let's get right into it. Alright, so the first story. My boyfriend, 20-year-old male, wants to film me, 19, female, go down on him. He says that it's only for him. Please help. First things first, before I get in the story, these guys are young, all right? They're still learning. This is still fresh to them, you know. So these are some kids we're dealing with here. So I'm gonna be light on some of this. All right, let's get into it. So this is my first serious relationship. I have had a boyfriend before, but we were never physical. I started dating my current boyfriend 4 months ago, and it's gone pretty smooth. He has been sweet to me and hasn't shown any red flags yet. He was okay with taking things slowly and giving me time, as I haven't done anything serious before this. Last week he told me that he wants to take a video of me while I give him a BJ. I was taken aback by this and was reluctant. He tried to convince me that it's normal for couples to do this kind of stuff. He has dated multiple girls before and said that all of them agreed to this and that I shouldn't make a big deal of this. I told him I am not comfortable being filmed, to which he came back with, "It's only for me and you should be open to this." He kept assuring me that it's only for him and no one else. He even said that I can film him when he does stuff to me if I want. Is this normal in a relationship? I am frankly not okay with doing this, but I also want to be a good normal girlfriend to him. What should I do? I don't want to force myself into doing anything, but I also don't want this to cause issues in our relationship. It's been really confusing, and ever since his talk last week, he has been fairly cold towards me. So I am worried. Thank you, and any help is appreciated. Well, before I say anything, let me remind you, this guy is 20 and this girl is 19. But this dude's an asshole, all right? This dude's a jerk, okay? Now, a lot of couples do this, right? Make home movies. It's fun, you know, material for homeboy to do his thing too, whatever. But if your partner's not comfortable with that, they are not comfortable with that. Now, if that's something you need in a relationship, then this guy needs to go find someone who's comfortable with this. But you should not try and force her into this. Let her get there. She might get there, right? You may want to do this one day. You might think it's fun, you know, or you may not, and that's totally fine. That's your choice, your prerogative. You have every right to do that. So if he's gonna be a jerk towards you because you don't want to film him, and he knows you're inexperienced, so on top of that, you're still getting used to the idea of even being intimate with a man. So he needs to understand that, and he needs to take it slower with that kind of stuff. And when, you know, he kept saying, "I'm not gonna show anyone, I'm not gonna show anyone," that makes me think he's gonna show somebody. You know, he keeps bringing that up. So I don't know. You need to have a talk with him and be like, "Listen, I'm not comfortable with this right now, maybe in the future, but I'm not making any promises. You know, I'm still getting used to the whole idea of even being intimate with a man, so please respect that. You're only 19 years old. And if he can't, girl, be done with him." All right, next story. Okay, so this is the male. Too young. These guys are even younger. All right, I'm getting it. We're gonna call this youth week. Okay, these are some young folk. All right, this is the male though. My male, 17, girlfriend female, 17, went skinny dipping at a guy's house with other guys, mid-20s, from work. She's mad at me because I told her it's not appropriate in so many ways, and she says I'm controlling her actions. Sounds like something 17-year-olds would deal with. But nonetheless, they are still humans going through a phase of life and they may need help. Let's help them. I've been with my girlfriend for about a year. I know it's a high school relationship, but I love her very much. We are both in our school's honor program. We have similar hobbies and it's usually just a lot of fun to be around her. She changed a lot over the summer, however. We went to eat at this local college wings place and the server was clearly hitting on her. He was actually making me feel like crap, calling me things like junior and little man, and she didn't even see it. First things first, bro, I didn't mean to cut it off. Bro, you check that man. Don't let him call you no little boy. Be like, I got your little boy, bro. You can call me by my name. He needs to respect you, bro. You gotta command respect. You gotta stand up for yourself. And especially in front of your girl, bro. She sees that. But you're young. You learning. I get it. So, let's get back into this, all right? So, yeah, my girlfriend actually said, you guys seem fun here. I wish I could get a job. The guy said that they had an open hostess position and she should talk to the manager. After some talking to the manager, hired her on the spot, and her first shift was that night. Damn, I wanted to get into this. Since that day, all she wants to do is work. I see her maybe twice a week now, and she's always on her phone, even when we are together. She promised me that we could hang out after she got off work last night. She called me about an hour after we were supposed to meet and said that she was sorry she made other plans. I told her we had to talk about this and she promised we would, and that was it. I was so upset I started checking all her social media to see if I could get any clue as to what the hell was going on. Maybe 30 minutes into it, and she was tagged in another guy's photo of her sitting at a pool deck with a lot of alcohol bottles with a bunch of guys behind her and smiling. I examined the photo for a long time, and what was clear is that she was very distinctive one-piece swimsuit, and I could see it on the ground at her feet. She was wearing just a towel. I know I shouldn't have, but I blew up her phone and she finally answered and was clearly sort of drunk. I asked her about the Instagram picture. She said, oh yeah, her friends wanted a shot of the party. I asked her about the swimsuit and she said I might have been dared to swim naked. Like it was nothing wrong. I was so mad and asked her who was at the party. She said just some guys from work. I said, there are no other girls there? She said, no, it's a work party and it's only people who are at work that night. I said it was inappropriate for them to suggest she get naked. She started screaming that I was being controlling and she was sick of my crap. And she was so happy she met some mature guys because they are so much more fun than me. She then ended the call. I tried to call her back a million times, but she must have turned her phone off. I hope to see her today. I'm going to go over to her house and try and talk to her. What can I say to get her to see how inappropriate that was? And what can I say to get things back the way they were? That's triggering, right? That little excuse me. First things first, just like I prefaced the last story, I'm gonna do the same thing with this one. These are some young kids, even younger than the last story. Bro, you're 17 years old. You don't love this girl. You think you do, I get it. This is that puppy love though, right? This is a starter pack relationship, okay? This ain't a forever girl. This is a starter pack, all right? These are the relationships you have as a kid to prepare you for the real ones you're gonna have as an adult, all right? So, first things first. She's cheating on you with some dudes who are in college, all right? She is banging these dudes, bro. All right. So you might just want to cut it off. She done already clearly, showed you where her priorities lie when she broke plans with you to go hang with them. So that's done, buddy. She's banging these dudes. She is not looking at you like she used to, okay? Unfortunately, she's never gonna see you like that again. And bro, that's okay. Let this girl do that. She will learn the hard way. These guys have no interest in her. They're not gonna date her. They're gonna hang her and bang her, and they're gonna move on. They're in college. First things first, they shouldn't even be sleeping with this girl because she is underage, but 17, they don't give a shit. So, yeah, man, that's what it is. And I know this hurts. I know this sucks. This is growing pains you're gonna have to go through as a young man. All of us as young men, we experience heartbreak in our teenage years, one way or another, all right? And don't let any man tell you he hasn't, because he has, all right? This is what you do. You build on this. You learn from this, and it makes you stronger. It's gonna make you a little bit colder, but it's gonna make you smoother with the ladies, all right? So make sure you're hitting the gym. Make sure you're doing what you gotta do. Study in school. Whatever you plan to do after high school, because I'm guessing you're about to graduate soon, be on that. Be on your purpose. Don't worry about these females right now. Right now, you're a young man. You should just be worrying about having casual flings. Really. You're too young for a serious relationship. I know you're not going to listen to me or any young man hearing this. You're like, you're going to get in your relationships. That's fine. We all learn the hard way. But right now, you should be worried about yourselves. Have fun with the ladies, but don't commit too much. Seriously. Because you're not going to be with these women forever, bro, when you're 17, 18, 19 years old, bro. You're not really going to start seriously wanting to get in a relationship with someone. So you're probably about 20, 21 years old. And that relationship might not even work out. But that's my advice to you, young man. Sorry that happened to you. That's some stuff. She's a jerk, man. She is not worth it. Cut her off. So, let's get into the dating advice. All right. I thought this one was good, and I think this is one everyone needs to hear, because I feel like this is extremely common these days, extremely common. So let's get into this. My friends with benefits ended things after I confessed my feelings for him. I started a friends with benefits with a guy friend of mine who was very chill, and I felt comfortable with him. It was exciting for me. I'm very inexperienced with sex, and I thought this would be a great because I would be able to experiment with someone who understands what I'm comfortable or not comfortable with. And while we did try penetration once, we didn't get far. It hurt me. We did have a great time just doing foreplay and all that. But then I caught feelings. I tried to hold them in for a while until I just confessed out of the blue through a text. He did take it well and says he treasures our friendship, but I asked if he wanted to continue the FWB, and he said that while he'd want to, he just feels someone's gonna get hurt and we should just cut it off. And to say I feel hurt is an understatement. I understand that was a possibility, but that doesn't stop me from feeling awful. He made me feel wanted and like I was someone who is sexually desirable, but now I just feel like a loser. I feel like an idiot, and I feel so insecure. His reception wasn't bad at all, but I'm still left feeling blue. Well, got some advice for you, okay? And this is some advice for you, and this is some advice for everyone, right? Friends with benefits. I'm gonna tell you this, and y'all ain't gonna like what I'm gonna say, but friends with benefits only work if y'all are both in relationships. Because you guys both have something to lose, so you're not gonna overcommit. That's the only way that works. At some point, one of you is gonna catch feelings, and it's gonna ruin the whole thing. So, you thinking it's a good idea to have a friend with benefits when you have very little sexual experience was a terrible idea, because you knew you're gonna catch feelings. This is a guy who's essentially taking your virginity. That you're gonna bond with that person. That person is taking something from you that you can never get back. And ain't no born again crap. Somebody got that card, it's in their wallet, all right? So you aren't sexually undesirable, all right? Somebody's gonna want you sexually. You're gonna meet guys, you're a woman. It's a lot easier for women to attract guys than it is for men to attract women. You are gonna be fine. Just like he was attracted to you and was willing to sleep with you, there's going to be someone else. So I gotta give it up to this guy though. This guy did the right thing. He cut it off when he realized, hey, I know for a fact this isn't what I want. I don't want to hurt this girl. She's a friend. This is a good friend. Keep this dude in your life. He made the right decision there. He was mature about it. He was honest, upfront, and he didn't be a jerk to you. He was nice. He handled it like a man. I commend him. So, honey, just start dating. Just start dating. Date around. And when you find a guy you feel like you vibe with, go ahead and sleep with him. All right, but don't try and do the FWB thing when you haven't even done the F. You know, you haven't F'd yet. So F first before you start FWBing, all right? So that's what I got for this advice, all right? What did I get right? What did I get wrong? Okay? And if any of y'all need some advice watching, hit me up, email me, nighttalkstv@gmail.com. I doubt any of you will, but if you want to, I'm here for you. I'll put it in a video, I'll leave you anonymous. All right, so make sure you like the video. Make sure you subscribe to the channel. I am Dom Knight. This is Knight Talks. I'll put the socials right there for you. And we will be back on Monday with a burning question. Peace.